Hi, it's Suzie from Nail Career Education, and today we're gonna do a ballerina or a coffin nail. Had a lot of requests on this one. It's super popular right now. So I actually had a girlfriend lend me a pair of ballerina slippers, and when you look at a ballerina slipper, this is how they've designed it. This is why we call it the ballerina, or I don't have a coffin kicking around, so I'm just using the slipper. So when you look at your hand, like these are almond, of course, but if this was a square, they go straight up on the sides, and then as the shape of the coffin is, it tapers in just a little bit on both sides, and then it's blunt on the top. So that's what we're gonna do, a ballerina nail. So it's straight square, just taper the sides in a little bit, and a blunt top. Okay, let's get started. So there are several ways to get the coffin shape, and that is when you're applying the product, you can actually shape it into the coffin shape. But that would be harder to show you the coffin shape. So I've applied these nails square so I can show you how to shape it into a coffin shape. Now I've already done that on this hand. This is what we're looking at. This is where we're going. We're gonna make a coffin shape. That came from this. So we are going in this direction and we're starting here. So you can keep that hand, Laura. Okay. I won't need it for a couple minutes. So I'm going to start filing these now and shaping them into coffin. Okay. So I am going to use the Carbide bit. This one's just for the acrylic, and I wouldn't go too close to the cuticle. If you're not really skilled with the drill, I wouldn't go close to the cuticle at all. Stay on the free edge. It's for thickness and for shaping. Just because you turn a drill up, like, that's not good. That scares people. So I don't even know why they go up that high. I've never seen anybody use it that high, but just because it's going fast doesn't mean it is going to take off a lot of product fast. It's the bit of what you use that takes off product, not the speed. So I don't know what drill you have, but this one has a digital readout. It's awesome, and I usually use this around about a 4 or a 5. And I always wear a mask too, because I don't want to breathe this stuff in my lungs. And I have to wear glasses too. It's a little scary now. Okay, so start filing and smoothing and finding your shape within that nail. So I find a really good way to do it is you're literally just taking off the corner. Just make sure the tip here is not digging into there. This is really to hit in the middle of this drill bit. We're gonna take that corner down. So just hit the corner, and you're just taking off the corner. That's all it is. And then the other side, hit that corner. I try when I'm doing the filming and trying to show you procedures, I try to hold it like this for some procedures so you can see it, but when I'm working on a daily basis, doing my clients all day, I hold over top of the hand and I get a really good grip and I can turn the client's hand, and if she's fighting me at all, if she's texting, they often text with the hand that I'm working on, it's in their mind, kind of they're connected, they will kind of tense a little, but this gives me such a good grip, I can just, it's a battle of wills, let me tell you. I can move that finger confidently when I've got a drill bit like this in my hand. So this doesn't give me a strong grip. It also doesn't give me the movement that I need to go back and forth when I'm working on somebody. So I really grab over top, and then I've got a good hold on her. She's not going nowhere. So by removing the corners, we're sort of getting an establishment of where your blunt end is going to be. Then I will take my hand file and I will literally emphasize that again, and I'll take this corner, and then you want it to file up into here because you don't want it to come straight out and then blunt. You want it to start angling from where the free edge begins on the person's natural nail. So make sure the tip of your file here, where your file is joining in here, I'm just slanting it toward and taking off that corner. I'll do the same for the other side. And there, now I found my coffin shape. So now, it's now thick all around. So if I look straight down it, I can see it's kind of thick on the sides. So by taking the drill, I can slim, keeping the arch. Now, don't take that away, but I can just slim the sides out. Now to work the cuticle, to make the cuticle nice and smooth. So it has a nice smooth grow out when they start to grow out. I'm just going to take my Arbor band and gently just go around the cuticle. I use a medium or a fine Arbor band. I don't like to use the coarse. I think it's too coarse on the natural nail, and you don't need it that coarse for the acrylic either. Just to finish this nail off, I'm going to polish these, so I'm just going to make these nice and smooth. I'll go down to another softer grit, and then I'll go down to a final grit. Then I'll oil them up. Okay, so there's one coffin shape, and now I'm going to go and do the other ones. I hope that helps sum up a bit more on how to design the ballerina or the coffin shape. So until the next shape, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.